If anybody that plays Magic watches this, they're gonna be like, she's playing with me sleeveless.
Hello everybody! Guess what we're doing today? Today I'm going to be showing you something that I recently bought off of Etsy and I'm quite excited about it, in case you can't tell. Recently I discovered an Etsy store that created custom but also playable Magic the Gathering cards. Woo! I'm sorry, my inner nerd is showing. I'm a huge fan of Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering Arena online. I play the actual cards. I buy the boosters. I look for all the good cards. But actually, I've never played Friday Night Magic, and that's something I definitely want to get into. But there's real money involved with those, so I'm always like, ooh. I got these cards from an Etsy store called Nerdy Stuff. And nerdy, I believe, is spelled with a U instead of an E. I'll link it down in the description box below. The store is actually pretty cool. They have a bunch of custom Magic the Gathering cards for different fandoms. I believe there is a Harry Potter one, a Dragon Ball Z one, a whole bunch of different themed Magic the Gathering cards. And the best part of these decks are they are 100% playable. Here is what the Sailor Moon Magic the Gathering card back looks like. One of the things I quickly noticed is there are multiple cards that are of the same thing as with any Magic the Gathering deck. But this deck is particularly cool because it is all about the art on the cards. So even though that there are multiple cards that are of essentially the same creature or the same sorcery instance, whatever, they all have different pictures. My personal favorite ones are the ones that are from the live action Sailor Moon show. So there are a couple cards here that they use the live action Sailor Moon characters on for, and they make me laugh every time I see them. It's literally the best. If you've never seen the Sailor Moon live action Japanese show, I highly recommend you go see it because it is, I can't even put into words of how fantastic it is. You're just gonna have to go check it out yourself. Like, you know how the Sailor Senshi's like transform? Tuxedo Mask has a transformation sequence in the live action Japanese TV show, and it's literally him just getting dressed, and it's my absolute favorite thing ever. But anyway, back to these cards. I can't stress enough that these are actually playable. This is essentially a black and white deck. There is the white, which they redubbed as the Crystal Land, and then the black, which they redubbed as the Chaos Land, and a whole bunch of colorless lands throughout this whole entire deck. There are multiple planeswalkers, multiple creatures, and more than enough tokens. Like literally half this deck is just token cards, but there are creatures that can spawn up to like 3 of them, and that's why there's so many in this deck. There's cat tokens, there's Sailor Senshi tokens, all the tokens. Like there's so many. It's insane. When I first started conceptualizing on how I was going to showcase these cards to you, I first started by scanning them based on type. So you have been seeing them as I've been talking here this entire time, and I got through like half the deck before I realized the best way to showcase this deck is to actually play with this deck. Because, you know, if you know nothing about Magic, you can look at these cards all day and be like, cool. But like seeing them in action and seeing how they actually play, get a better idea of the multiples of creatures and see all the different artwork that is on the card. You get to see how like the classes of the creatures that you are given, the sorcery cards, the instant cards, how they actually play in the middle of the combat. So needless to say, if you know nothing about Magic the Gathering, this video is going to be super boring for you, unless you just want to hang around and look at the artwork as they come. But yeah, today I'm gonna be dueling my husband. He's gonna be playing with his own deck of actual regulation Magic the Gathering cards versus my custom deck, and we'll see how it plays. We'll see if it's actually effective. We'll see if it's a good playable deck. I mean, just because it's playable doesn't mean it's a good deck. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Welcome to my living room. I'd like to introduce my opponent and husband, Derek.
Just because we're married doesn't mean I'll go easy on you.
Do you want to tell him what deck you're playing with?
I don't know. I picked one at random, but it looks as though it's a black and white deck. Interesting,
because that is what this deck is.
Oh, it's black and white as well?
Yes, but they call it Chaos and Crystal. The lands are called Chaos and Crystal. But it's essentially a black and white deck. And I have many Planeswalker in this deck.
You do have a Planeswalker.
A mini, am I supposed to only have one? Is that like a rule?
Comment down below how many Planeswalkers you're allowed to have. I think it's as many as you want, as long as you
this comes with like 5.
I think you can only have 2 of the same.
Well, none of them are the same.
Well, they might have different images, but do they have the same name?
No.
Oh.
They're all different characters, different buffs, different
okay.
skills, whatever. This is the fanciest setup we've done yet for a video. We got an A cam, a B cam. Cause I figured I was scanning these decks for a while. I was scanning them by like types of cards, and then I was like, that's dumb. The best way to really show off these cards is to play with them, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna see just how OP this deck is.
I looked at a couple of the abilities and it does seem a bit much.
Yeah, this is not regulation Magic. I don't want you to come for me, y'all Magic geeks out there.
And then on top of that, she's going sleeveless, guys.
I'm going sleeveless even though I paid good money for this custom Sailor Moon deck. This is a brand new deck, so I gotta shuffle them super good because everything was like all together. Is yours a custom made deck or is it a pre-built deck?
I think this is a custom one.
I'm almost done.
Oh yeah, you can cut those if you want.
Now, if you guys don't know how to play Magic, just go ahead and click off because that isn't this video. It's more of a game that you gotta play to learn how to play, in my opinion. Because when I first played Magic, I didn't know what I was doing. And then, figured it out.
But you were really trying to do some stuff that I was like, I see what you're trying to do, but you can't do that.
Yeah, I got mad a couple times, but a couple tries and then I pretty much learned how to play. It's not that hard of a game if you guys do want to learn how to play. I'm going to go ahead and roll to see who goes first.
Okay.
Damn. I got a 2.
You got 2? I got 10.
Does that mean I have to reshuffle all of these again?
Yeah.
Here's a fast speed through of the deck. If you can catch them all. There are multiples of the same card, but they all have different artworks, which is something that I really like. Look, there's a live action Sailor Moon, and she's a planeswalker.
I see. Yep. I did. You know what's funny though? The pose on this, it almost looks like a different Planeswalker's pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought one was like hollow. I was like, wait, they got hollow cards.
They're like, holy.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Why didn't they think of that? That'd be so fun.
I'm sure it's like...
They're worthless anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, I got all my tokens out. We are ready to play. As soon as I wash these cards again.
You do it like that.
Why would my will?
You do this.
how else am I gonna do it quickly though? You know, to shuffle. I just want to get to playing. We've already been here 10 minutes and we haven't played.
You should have done this before the video.
I was too busy setting up this A camera and B camera. Okay, you have no idea how long it took to do this setup. And it's not even the best. I mean, you can see the tripod. Hello? But I don't get paid to do this, so who cares? Leave me alone!
Who cares?
Don't make fun of my janky YouTube channel, okay? Here, check my deck.
I'll let you sit with your shuffle. How about that?
7 cards start, right?
Yep. I'm going first. All right, and it's my turn. So
Whoops, I got a token in my hand, so I'm gonna draw another one.
Go for it.
Okay, go.
Alrighty, I'm gonna lay down land, and then that's it. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna put down this Mungeon Academy. It is a colorless land.
It's a colorless or is it white?
It's a colorless because I got black and white here, and this one's neither black and white, but it doesn't say chaos or crystal, so I'm assuming it's a colorless land.
This one down, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Put this guy on the field. Comes in with red sickness, and that concludes my turn.
What does he do? Is he anything special?
He is if I have a planeswalker out, but right now he's just 2/1.
Okay, I'm gonna put down this 1 chaos land, basic land chaos. I'm gonna put out nothing.
Nothing. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I end my turn.
Okay. This person, this is just a 2/2. And then I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
I'm gonna put down a silver crystal and I'm gonna tap 1 and put out Sailor Star Maker. She is a 1/1. She has protection from red, and I can sacrifice her to prevent all damage a red source of your choice would deal this turn. Whatever.
So if I had a red creature,
Yeah, if you had a...
you could just be like that one in particular. But they're all swinging, you couldn't block all of them. Just
yeah.
one. Okay.
But you're not even playing with the red deck, so it doesn't even matter.
Nope.
I'm already gonna lose. I should have mulliganed in the beginning.
That comes in tapped. Swing. Wait, what are you? 1/1?
Mm-hmm.
I'll swing for this one, not this one. So swinging at you for 2.
Okay, I'm gonna put out another crystal land. This girl's awake. And I'm gonna tap 3 land and put out Sailor Pluto. When she enters the battlefield, I gain 2 life. She also has persist. When this creature dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under the owner's control with a -1/-1 counter on it.
Okay, so it's just somebody that, yeah.
And I gain 2 life.
So a 3/2, but every time it's resurrected, it gets weaker.
Yep.
For a total of 2 times, unless you can buff its defense.
Yep.
This one comes in, tapped. I'm gonna go ahead and spin 4. Put out Gilded Sentinel. Use a 3/3 artifact creature. And then that's it.
You picked like the worst absolute deck to play with against this deck.
Why?
Because there's a lot of like, except for blacks.
So I picked the best.
Well, I mean,
from my perspective.
like, when was the last time you played with this deck, though? You haven't played with this deck in forever.
True.
Like, I thought you were going to play reds or something. I'm going to put down this colorless land. And I'm going to spend 3 and put out Sailor Uranus. I gain 2 life. It's the same as Sailor Pluto, essentially. And then I'm going to swing with Pluto.
3/2. I'll take it.
How many cards do you have in your hand? I don't think I pulled when I was supposed to pull. Okay, I did pull when I was supposed to pull.
You gotta keep track of that. Spend 5, put this guy out, and when he enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life for each vampire I control. So that's 1, 2, 3. And he's a 3/3. Swing at you for 3.
Can I do an enchantment? No, right? Enchantments are on my turn, right?
You can do an instant.
I really can't use any of this. Like, I have a lot of useless cards because you're playing with a black deck.
Well, what color does it attack?
It's non-black.
Just anything non-black?
Yeah, all of these are non-black.
I go get a different deck, I guess.
No. But can I discard a card? Like, is there like... Because I'm just going to hold this for the rest of the game. I can't use it.
And you can still just use it. You can't just... I mean, you could hold it in your hand until you need to discard a card because your hand's over full, and then just throw it away. if you want to do that.
This is the dumbest thing ever.
This is a black and white deck, so...
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm gonna have... Eventually, I'll have some... Maybe, I don't know. But I can go get a different deck. And we can start over.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this Twinkle Yell. It doesn't say it disappears end of turn, but all my creatures get +1/+1.
All your creatures get +1 is an enchantment?
Yes. So it's just off here, right?
Yeah, I guess it's just a field enchantment.
So everybody's got +1. I'm also gonna do another enchantment. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 life. I'm gonna take that now. Put a 1/1 dark Senshi creature token with flying onto the battlefield is also enchantment. So I'm gonna put Sailor Guardian Attack. Flying 1/1. And all these are +1s. Not this one though, because it came in after, right? Or how does that work?
If it's a static enchantment, this one, right?
Yeah.
So that would mean all your creatures, unless it specifies otherwise,
Oh,
should
okay.
have +1/+1.
So everybody's
so that's
got
a 2/2.
+1. Okay. And I'm gonna swing with these 2 girls.
Those are those 3 2s that are now what?
4
3s. 4 3s. And yeah, you were getting mad.
I was getting mad because I got a lot of stuff in my hand that I can't use.
Why don't we play this game anymore?
No, I wasn't even getting mad. I was just saying I can't use most of my hand. I really can't. I can show you my hand. I can't use most of it. And by most, I mean I got 2 cards in my hands right now.
Put this guy out. And when he enters the battlefield, draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of vampires I control. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can draw 4 cards and lose 4 life. Swing for 3 and 3. So I'm swinging for 6. Oh wait, and 2. 8 life points. That's what I'm trying to attack you for.
Okay. You're swinging me with 4 people?
No. He's got resigns. These guys are attacking. 1, 2, 3. These 2 are 3s. This guy is a 2/1. These are 3 3s.
I'm gonna block one of these people.
Okay. So that goes out of the field. And then you're letting the... Well, I guess you have to. So, 5 damage.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I can't play any. I got 2 cards here. They both don't affect blocks. So I don't know what you want me to do. Does this mean 6? I'm gonna let you look at it. The top. Does that mean 6?
Okay, so it would be 6, or you have to have 3 of those crystals.
Oh, I do have 3 crystals.
Okay, so there you go.
Okay, 3 crystal, tap. Tap. And tap in these. I'm gonna do this transformation. Put 3 1/1 guardian attack creature tokens with flying into play.
So now you have 4 flying
1,
creatures that are
2.
all 2/2s. So
I'm gonna attack this girl because she's flying. You can't touch her. And then I'm gonna attack. I'm not done attacking. I'm gonna attack with, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna attack with both Pluto and Uranus.
Alright. What is she? She's a 4/3?
4/3, 4/3, 2/2.
Okay. I'm gonna block the 4/3.
Do I die?
That one does, yeah. That's the one you're attacking with, right?
I'm attacking
And
with
attacking
all
with
of
both?
them.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. Wait. They die, both of them. And I'll block with this one on that one.
Do I die?
No, because you're a 4/3, right? This is a 2/2. So it stays alive. But I blocked it. And that was 2 damage. I already took it. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, it's too late. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and destroy target creature. And at the beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on Paladin of Atonement. When Paladin of Atonement dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. But that's the beginning of my upkeep, and that would be next turn. So.
Are you attacking me? What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna attack with all.
Okay. Can't do anything. I lose.
Woo!
Sailor wins.
Sailor wins.
Sailor wins.
It's like a new character.
Sailor
wins. That's me.
What's her power? She wins.
I guess that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and follow me on all the social media. The information is on the screen right now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. It's about to run out of batteries.